speaking out in the community about social changes that need to happen, or basically anything that needs to happen in your community, is it's a civic duty. It's something that betters you as a person and it betters your community. And everyone, I think I can speak for everyone when I say everyone wants a better community to live in.
I think it taught me to raise more awareness, not only about what's going on in my community that I want to see changed, but what's going on outside of my community that we can come together to fix outside of us, to work towards a better everything, I guess. And so just to spread awareness about what's going on outside of Greensboro, because the world is so much bigger than where we are right now.
This past summer we went to San Francisco, we went to Berkeley, and we participated in Youth Speak Spreading New Voices. This was a life-changing experience. We competed with 49 other poetry groups across the country and across the world, really, international poetry slam. But it wasn't just a poetry slam; it was a festival to get to know ourselves and the people around us. It's just cultural awareness, so that we can take that here.
And I think a very positive part of it was oftentimes you feel like their voice isn't heard. So when you go all the way across the country, just to realize that there are teens your age who think the same way that you do, who do the same things that you do in their community and outside of it, it makes you feel better about what you're doing here, even if you don't have the proper footing to make the changes that you want to, like, immediately. You know that there are people out there who will help support you, so that makes you feel better about what it is that you're doing.
From day one, I would wonder why words seemed interesting to me. But my secret is this: I am fluent in language, you see.
But I'm known as outspoken. Not open like a book, but open to the possibility of postulating a possibility that my words can mean something more in the hot air, flowing between your ears.
Holding bold, courageous, and outstanding in their power.
You are the
This
business.
against my vernacular. Syllables symbolic for my mercilessness, yet yours to be expected when it comes time to speak rhymes.
My words are weapons, so I take these words and I bang them against your eardrums as they percuss into the side of your brain. Reverb. To the front so I can see it in your eyes. Yes, my words are weapons.
Standing at 5'6" and 133 pounds, an African-American female, and a white man's role I intimidate no one.
But I just want to be heard. Hurting the minds, attempting to captivate the masses as I stare from the gunshot that is my dialect.
To seek deeper meaning in my verbiage is a must. Trusting in my words to serve and to protect. In defense of my words, I will stand.
But I can stand here all day and talk until I'm blue in the face, and it will mean nothing if what I said meant nothing. What I mean to say is, if I have something I mean to say, I say what I mean and I mean what I say, so say word.
Patience. Free family.
My words are weapons, so I create positive change.
The voice to articulate thoughts provides me with ample ammo. My words catch you off guard like I caught you in your nose.
Picking off ears, reloading vocal cords with sound waves. Training you on kung fu,
what,
when,
where, why, and how.
Together, we chase the answers posed to us by our ancestors. We take that and spread new and old information to those younger. We are the new generation, so take time to wait, listen, and be inspired. So,
my words.
No, my words.
No, my words.
No. My words are a weapon, so we create positive change.
Being in poetry, you know, it's all about your own voice in particular, the way you say things. So your vocabulary, you know what I'm saying, becomes more extensive because you're trying to find out different ways to say things, new words to say and use. And you're writing, so you want to make sure your stuff. But then again, sometimes we're in a rush and we write and we don't take the time to actually punctuate it. But I mean, it just makes us more better with our voices and how we talk to people.
I've heard over and over again that women, they ain't feeling the good guys, so I guess that's why they just love me, because all women hate good men.
I look up to guys like this because he gets all the girls.
And you don't. And don't ask why, because I'll be quick to tell you about my game. It never ceases to amaze like seeing a rainbow after a rain.
As if you didn't know it was coming.
See, I'm on my grown man, and women love that kind of thing, but I don't play in championship games, so if you're on my team, don't even think about getting a ring. And see, me, I'm not some nerd or geek. I'm out here on these streets. Why would a girl want to do with his head in the books more than her intestine? opportunity to go out with her is the only thing you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll pass.
See, those relationships won't last, but I'll be checking girls out like library books and never finish the story.
You were trying on my doorstep.
A dimension where women seek the talents, intent, and thrive off their wisdom.
A dimension where a man is not based on the colors in his back pocket, but the content of his character, but that means nothing here. Right now, in this world. And so, maybe my reflection was right. Maybe no woman will ever date you. And so I stand here. Now asking all you women out there to lower your standards for losers like me, but I'm saying that I'm happier being talented and black than being some toy in the attic of your memory. Forgotten, unused, and unwanted. And now that I think about it, I really hope these other dudes are worth your time.
As youth, I think sometimes that we do think about things going on in our community, and if someone can just like direct us in the path so that we can work together, because oftentimes people complain about the problem but do nothing to fix it. We can thank Josephus for actually bringing us together and telling us, well, if 3 of you think the same way, why don't you all have pieces on this subject, why don't you put them together and work it out so that you're saying the most important parts in your pieces together, synchronized and all that choreography, that comes later, but most importantly, the message. So if you can, I know that teens think the same for the most part, and if you can get us to work together on that, then I feel like the teamwork, it develops itself.
I was in a contemporary world class and we were talking about genocide and all this stuff and human rights and how the United States didn't sign off on kids having human rights. And it made me think of writing a piece about kids that are younger than me that don't have the rights that I have, even that are given to me being over 18, but say things I didn't have at 17. Kids 10 years younger than me don't have those rights. And it just made me more headstrong and I guess determined at the same time to write this piece, to put it out there, to say just because this kid doesn't have this, that, and the third at home doesn't mean that the government or their community or society can't give them this in return, that kind of thing. And it hurt my feelings in that kind of situation, it hurt my heart, and it just made me want to put it out there more that this may not be a problem that everyone sees, but it's still something that needs to be said.
My little girl's heartbeat sounded a little something like that. I can feel pain now. I'm 20 weeks old, Mom. Did you know that? I've learned to move. I love to dance. I've mastered the salsa, the mambo, and even the Macarena. I've been told that I can never, ever, 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 ever sit still in my seat. But my favorite dance, the one not mastered, is the one to your heartbeat. Oh boy, Mom, how my nails have begun to grow. I know, just so you can cut them down. I'm 10 weeks old now. My little girl's heartbeat sounded a little something like that. And at 9 weeks, her aorta pumped blood all throughout her body, allowing I to be her mother and she to be my child. Fact. Worldwide, 42 million babies are aborted each year. That's 115,000 babies a day. In the United States alone, that's 1.3 million babies that are aborted each year. That's 3,700 babies a day. Mommy, I felt it when just the two of us went to being just one of you. And I felt it when I became your pain. Hush, little baby, don't say a word.
Sometimes people aren't going to want to hear what you have to say. So definitely speaking even when no one is listening.
I just want to understand what is evident to me to be self-hatred. But maybe I should take that back because apparently African American and black are not one and the same. Oh no, and I can't help but detect that you're offended when you say, I'm not from Africa, so don't call me African American. I'm black. 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 So you want to cut off your roots, cut off your race, only to claim belonging to a place that reduces you to a color. Black. Which 9 times out of 10 is incorrect because I don't know about you, but I'm brown. Simply brown, just brown. Not superior to any
before I thought I could just step up and like say the poem, but turns out it makes it a lot more stronger and passionate when you really express it. You know, because it's like putting you on paper in the phone. You know, you gotta just let it flow.
Let it flow like it's in 7th grade. And here I'm learning how to expand my writing to just more than love poems and learn how to perpetuate my ideas to a point where everybody can feel what I'm feeling. Yes, good words, yes. And I mean, I just
This was my first time writing actually this year, well, last year. And I've come to like it. I've come to learn that I can write. I'm awesome.
I never really took poetry seriously until about 2 years ago. And then I heard about this, and I figured it was a great way to feel like I had a voice in here. Like I could say what I wanted, and people value what I have to say. Like everybody doesn't always feel like that. So that's part of what I took from here. That's a big part of it, and it's very inspirational. I can write.
I started learning how to use my character and put it with, you know, poems.